Here we go.
Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Sharon Weller from Perth, Australia, talking this morning on our live broadcast. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about when I joined, or why I joined TBC The Billion Coin. Now, if you're like me and going back to early 2017, because the Billion Coin didn't come to me until May. I was a stay-at-home mum, grandma at that time, and I think a great-grandmother. Yeah, I was that, yes. And during that time, I was looking for something. If you're like me, you look on the internet for something, something that's going to replace the income that you lost. Me as an individual, not me as a couple. So I was looking at work at home jobs, doing anything that I could do on the computer, not actually physically go out in the workforce and work. During that time, because I was in recovery from a major operation, so I was looking and looking and looking, what could I supplement my husband's income at that time? So you go through a lot of jobs that's advertised out there, and in the end, you are just a number when you apply for a work at home job. So you try and create your own. If you're not skilled up to the level where it's required that you can create your own business, then you go back to the drawing board and you either skill yourself up so you're knowledgeable in that area, or you look for something, you pray a lot, but you look for something that's going to get you to the next level. So at that time, I was feeling pretty not good, until I got a message from a beautiful lady, and she said, Sharon, I got something for you. I'm going to send you a gift. Now, when somebody that you know say something like that to you, they've got a gift, they want to give it to you, I mean, I'm going to grab that gift with open arms, because you never know where that gift will take you. So I said, all right, send me it. So she sent me the link. I didn't actually look at it for a couple of days. And when I did, I clicked on it, and you know, if you're computer smart, you'll just do things autonomously. You click, you sign up, you do it, you've logged into every system, but you don't read it. You don't absorb what it's all about. So I signed up to everything, and then instead of sitting there and taking the time to actually read what I had just done, I went back and I said, oh, what is this? I went back to, she's actually my aunt, beautiful lady, Aunt Margaret, and I said, what is this? So, and at that time, everybody was in a learning phase. So she told me a little bit about it. And then, so, which zeroed me back to going back to TB Info and start reading what I had just signed up to. Now, taking on board that TBC, the Billion Coin, is what I signed into. Taking on board that this this little system was 1 year old. So it was virtually brand spanking new. So when you come in, okay, it's a year later, when you come into a new system like that, they've virtually done the testing phase of joining this, of a new system. So when I signed up, and I actually sat there and read more about the system, I was literally liking what I was reading. You go back to the conversations to the person who sent you the gift. You go there, and several conversations between you and several conversations between me and Aunt Marg. It really, oh, what's the word? You can't walk away, because you don't want to walk away, because you want more and more of what TBC is all about. So what I'm virtually saying is, you want more about the information of what this has to offer. So I did look at it, and I followed, you know, it says to share the gift. Now, the gift to me at that time was the 100,000 free Kringles. I mean, 100,000 free Kringles. What is that? You look at it like cents in a dollar, and then you can, you know, evaluate what was the difference between the free Kringles that I received and in dollar terms. So I looked at it as one Kringle is like cents, 1 cent. And then I was able to, you know, go forward with all about the TBC coin. So when I had looked at this and read more information about the TBC coin and what it had to offer me personally in the future, right then and there, and today even, that feeling of when I signed up back then, that feeling isn't the same. No. Then I was excited about joining this TBC coin community, economy. I was really excited about joining. But today, knowing what I know about this coin and where it's going, this is the coin every human needs to be on. This is the coin that is going to take us not to the next level, but 1,000 levels up. Okay, maybe 10 levels up, but we'll get there. So knowing what how I felt back then, I couldn't keep that beautiful gift just to myself, because you don't. I was given the gift of sharing, and so I shared it. It was something that you're going to offer your family and friends. It's a gift that they've never received like that before, because one, you don't just receive a gift of that amount for nothing. And two, that gift of free Kringles comes with an enormous financial benefit at the end of it, but nobody knows that when they first received it. So in hindsight, when I was given this beautiful free gift, I was given a lot more. I haven't got it yet, and I know what you're thinking, what it is. But at the end of the day, okay, I'm going to say the word, it will be financial freedom for me. So TBC, the Billion Coin, is just not another cryptocurrency coin out there. It really isn't a cryptocurrency coin at all, but we do transactions in Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. So we do transactions in those coins, but TBC, the TBC coin, is in traction. We do transactions peer to peer. So that's like me to you. There's no bank, there's no government, there's no taxes involved. It's a straightforward transaction between me to you. So this coin has so much to offer. Oh, I mean, I can sit here for hours and hours and hours and just rattle off what this means. There is, and not only to me, but there's, there's organizations out there that, well, when you think about it, there is a lot of organizations out there that this coin could help save them, like the SPCA, like the Red Cross, like the Salvation Army, as well as all the ones that we want to help, and that is to end poverty for mankind globally. But I'll start with me and I'll work my way out. So the TBC coin in this category has so much to offer. So I'm going to introduce this beautiful lady, and she's going to come on and have a few words, and we're going to play tag team. So when she stops, I start. When I stop, she starts. What do you reckon, Marg? You going to come on now?
Yep.
All yours.
Kia ora koutou, everybody. All I said in my language was, hi, everybody. I just want to introduce myself. My name is Margaret Ngapera, and I currently reside in Perth, Australia, but I'm currently, at the moment, in New Zealand, working with some other people that are interested in joining what Sharon was talking about. I just want to say that I totally agree with what she has explained to you and the reasons why she came in. I guess one of the reasons I decided to join this business was mainly because of the mission statement that they have in the back office and the Billion Coin info page, and that really resonated with me deep within inside of me. And because I've just retired from actively being a pastor in New Zealand, and then I moved to Perth. But most of the work that I've done has had to do with people in need, people homeless, the poor people that are in our country here in New Zealand. And so I've spent a lot of years with my husband as pastors, looking after the needs of people. But as much as you can help, God still has a plan and a purpose for you in this whole setup. And when I saw the Billion Coin info page and read the mission statement, I was totally sold by that. But I wouldn't have been sold out for that if I hadn't been introduced to the business by my sister. And in the beginning, I thought, wow, this is another scam. And so I kind of wasn't that interested. And so I said to her, yeah, okay then. And just to be, because she's my family and she's my sister and I love her. And I said, yep, okay, I'll sign up. So I signed up like Sharon, and I didn't read anything. I just signed up because it was her asking me and she was my family. But then one day I sort of thought I'd go back and have a look at what it means to be in this business. And then what totally struck me was, like I said before, was the mission statement of TBC. And for me, it was an encouragement from the Lord for me to take on this. And when I saw the part where it says releasing people from poverty worldwide, that really resonated in my heart. Because I think we have had so many people in poverty for so many generations, not just years, generation after generation. And God really spoke to me, and he said to me, this is the coin that I have created. And so I hear my guidance comes from him, and that's what convinced me to join this. So I've been in it since January, February, March, April. And so I've seen so many changes. I've seen, so many negative things. I've seen so many, disheartened people. I've seen so many excited people through the short time that I've been in this business. But I have this real knowing in my heart that this TBC is the currency that's going to be for us as a people. Why? Because I've seen the work that BTC, like the Bitcoin does. I've seen all those coins and how they're, and I'm grateful to Bitcoin because they actually set the platform for us. But TBC goes a step further and it goes higher than that. And that's because it's about the people. It's not about an individual. It's about people being set free from the situations that they find themselves day in, day out, day in, day out. And I believe that because of this, the suicide rate is really high. And that's because there is no hope in their lives. So for me, I'm so prepared to share the gift that I've been given by God, which is the TBC coin, and to give it out to anybody who wants to share in that abundance of what God is about to provide. I'm so grateful to the admin who have been strict with us, but also been gentle with us and also educated us to show us which is the right way to go and to follow the system that they have put in place. And for me, I've just recently come under the part of the leadership from Michael Elu, and he's been a great role model for us in our team because he shows us by physical examples on how to distribute the TBC coin, on how to implement it into his people in Papua New Guinea, and he's the president of Papua New Guinea. And just talking with him and him encouraging all of our team on how he has created abundance for his people in Papua New Guinea has inspired me to actually do the same anywhere in the world that I'm able to go to. So as a result, one day I was talking about, I posted the gift on the Kringle Cash gift on Facebook, and this lady from Rarotonga texted me, private messaged me, and she asked me, could I help her with this? And as a result of that, she's invited our team to Rarotonga to share that gift. So there's a team of us that will be going to Rarotonga. And so if you are listening to this live chat, can you please, and you're interested in it and you want to know, please find out who we are and where and how you can contact us. So there's many, I could look at the negative stuff that's happened through the journey with TBC, but I refuse to do that because I have a dream, just like Martin Luther King. He had a dream and he walked that dream into reality. And I take his example as well. And so I'm really believing that, and we will explain to you as time goes on exactly where we are today. And I'm telling you, if you don't hop on board here, you're going to miss it. And if you believe in God, then you need to hear what I'm saying. This gift is from him. And so I encourage you to find out from us, and there's a team of us. It's not about me getting all the people to come in. It's about our whole team. We work as a whānau and we do things together. And I believe that if we work together in unity, then we will reach far more people than we would ever reach as individuals. And so Mike Elu, Bitcoin Randy, and all those 10 leaders that have been leading us and meeting with us have been a great inspiration and have great leadership qualities that show us how we should journey with this coin. So, wow, I didn't expect to talk that long, and that was pretty simple. I was really nervous before we started recording this. So, yeah, I'll just hand you back to Sharon. She probably has some more to say, and then maybe I'll think about something that I've forgotten, and then I'll hop in again.
Thanks, Mark. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And yes, I totally agree. Without great leadership, and that's TBC Randy Wilson out there, and all his 10 top leaders under. I named them all, but I'll probably forget most. So, yes, Mark is correct. I mean, I am a TBC individually, but I'm also part of a team. And our team name is Herekorenga. That's a Māori name. And what it means in English is freedom or liberty. So that in essence is what we are about, is to be freedom of our financial chains that we are tied to. And this coin is guiding us. This TBC coin is guiding us towards that freedom and more, totally more. And the liberty part comes in, the more we share it with the people, the more that they are freed of their own chains that we are all chained to. And what I mean by that is pretty much when we're in poverty, we're in poverty. That's it. So this is going to help us get out of that poverty and take us to the next level. And I too, Michael Elu, Papua New Guinea President, thank you so much for showing us, I mean, physically showing us. There's talking about it in front of the computer, but when you got nothing, and Papua New Guinea is one of those countries that doesn't have much. The people do not have much. So when he goes out to the, when he goes out to the community or the villages and talks about TBC coin, it's so inspirational. Mark, I'm just going to cough here. Can you just jump in?
Yeah. Okay. When I was first introduced to the TBC coin, to the TBC business, my first dream that I had, and I believe this is from the Lord, I'm going to show you this auditorium where I'm sitting. And this is where I was the pastor, my husband and I were pastors of this place before we actually handed it over to our daughter. And this, when I was introduced to TBC, I'll just show you just the auditorium as it is now. And this is the church. This is the place that I got that first dream. So I just want to share with you that my first thing that God showed me to use the TBC, my abundance from TBC on, was to rebuild this place and build it into a sanctuary. And when I say sanctuary, I mean it's a place where people can come without having to worry about whether they have money to tithe or whether they have money to give. It's not about that. This place will be about healing, the holistic view of people, and I'm really excited. Do I look excited? I do, eh? And so, this is my first thing that my husband and I are going to build, is to build 2 stories high and make this a place where we have doctors, nurses, we have psychiatrists, we have all sorts of people in here, and it's free. That's what excites me. That's free. So the next vision that I had with my abundance with TBC is 2 sanctuaries, one here in New Zealand and one over in Australia for the Aboriginal people. Because you know what? My grandson is marrying into the Noongar tribe over there. And so I'm really excited about this abundance that I have, even though I haven't, spent it, but I've got heaps in there. It's ready to be spent. And soon the bank will be ready, all of us. And then next minute, we've got and hello. There we go. The reality of God's promises to us. Amen?
Amen.
And just carrying on from Aunt Mark, on Saturday, I am going down with her soon-to-be, is it granddaughter-in-law, Tyler, who is from the Noongar Aboriginal tribe of Perth. So I am going down and having a sit-down with 2 of the Noongar people down in Bunbury, south of Perth. And at the moment, Ash is organising the Korabal for Life celebrations that's going to happen on Anzac weekend. And that is a coming together of Māori and Aboriginal, Australian Aboriginal. So they're going to do a big haka Aboriginal dance thingy on Anzac Day up at Kings Park. That is the first of its kind in Australia. So that is where I'm going, and that is what I'm taking with me on Saturday, is the TBC coin and introducing it to the Aboriginal people.
Give us me one of your best pukanas. Come on.
Oh, no. And this is Julz, everybody. Julz, introduce yourself.
Hang on, I'll sit back.
Oh, there you go. Julz is the other our other team member, but at the moment she's our moderator, so somebody has to type. So, but getting back to what I was talking about previous to my coughing, thank you, Michael Elu. He has been my inspiration, our inspiration, because he physically goes out there. I know all the Randy and the top 10 do it, but this man goes to the villages and he creates something from nothing. Yeah. And how is he doing it? You will learn it because we will teach it to you. You can make an income off this without any banks being involved, without any credit cards being involved, without any Bitcoins being involved. You can make an income off TBC coin right now in the stage that we are at. And that is what he has been teaching us. So thank you, Michael Elu, for allowing us to follow you on your journey. Thank you to TBC admin for your guidance, for your support, for especially the blog. The blog is our diary, our Bible.
Our Bible.
Our dictionary, everything is in the blog. And that guides us daily. I say daily because I keep going back to it every day, maybe every couple of hours. Yeah, it is every couple of hours. I still go back to the blog because that is what guides me. We have our membership in one hand, and we have the TBC blog that guides us on our journey. And to make sure we stay within the rules within the membership, because every new system is governed and our membership is no different. If we break the membership, the penalty is we lose everything. So, and a lot of companies, they have what you call a white paper, a PDF white paper, and what that is that's their government. That means that that's what they are governed by, whereas ours, it's on the Billion Coin. It's all about the membership. And to date, ladies, have we hit the 3 million yet? So we're pretty close to having 3 million members. I think it was 291 or 292. That's millions. That's not, hundreds, not thousands, but millions. That's how many members that we have in this. We do have an end target. We've got a little bit of way to go there, but it won't take us long. Like I said, this is only 2 years old.
Yeah.
2 years. The Bitcoin came out in 2009. It really didn't take off until 2016. So it was a gradual work up to where it is now.
We're about 40 people away from 3 million.
Oh my gosh.
Not far.
By the time we finish our livey, we probably hit the 3.
Be crashing your inbox.
But there are a lot. The one thing we do have is brilliant support. Not only within the TBC administration, but as TBC members, we have support. I can go to any leader in the high up, the top 10, and ask them for advice. Any leader, and they will gladly help you. Don't even have to go to a leader, just go to another member and ask for information. If you're stuck, if you're unsure about what this is, if you need a little bit of help, and even signing up, that is what we are there for, to help you. So, I mean, I can't say any more about this coin, because it just fills my heart with happiness that, I'm on a journey.
Yeah.
This is my journey. I don't know when it's going to end. I don't know. Well, I do kind of know. I can steer it a little bit, as to how I'm going to get to the end of my journey. But boy, I'm riding this journey. It is so good. It is really good. You never know who you're going to meet. And that's the beauty part about it. You just never know. But what do you think, ladies?
Yeah, cowboy.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget, people, if you're watching this, we're planning a trip to Rarotonga, and if you have people over there and you would like to get in touch with us, please don't hesitate. We're here to help, and I know that when our team goes over, we're going to have a great time over there. And the goal that we have and the purpose that we have is not only to introduce people to the gift that is for free by admin, but also that if we can help to lead people into using TBC to buy goods and services, like, food over there, trading food for TBC and all that, that's part and parcel of why we're going over. It's not just to join people up. It's also to educate them like Michael Elu, for the PNG president, does with the tribes in PNG. And what he does is he goes and he teaches them practically on how to trade TBC for all the produce or things that they have from the land. And that's our purpose too as a team, is to go into any country that will have us and invite us there. This trip, we're all so willing. This is how much we believe this coin is the coin. We're paying for our own expenses, our flights over there, to actually share this with the people over there. And I know that we have another team member who's doing the same thing in Samoa. So we're really excited, and I look forward to, I look forward to doing another livey like this. Thanks for your help. See, that's what it's all about. It's about supporting one another. There's a few of us that sort of didn't know how to do what we're doing now, and so she set it all up. Isn't she great? We've got a great team leader too as well.
And thank you, everybody. I think we'll wrap this up. What do you reckon, ladies?
Awesome.
So next time we do a livey, we'll have more members that will jump on board. So, and that's where the magic happens. I mean, it's been really magical this morning. We've probably gone over our time, but
It's okay.
we'll turn news off and just chat in the background. So thank you, everybody, and it's bye from me.
Bye.